Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Chill English channel. We're really happy to have you here with us today.
Hi friends, thanks for joining us again. We love sharing these lessons with you because they make English feel simple and natural.
And if you enjoy learning with us, please remember to subscribe. It helps our channel grow and keeps these lessons coming.
Yes, thank you so much. Every like and every subscription really supports our work and encourages us to make more episodes for you.
Today, we're talking about something very practical: English at the workplace. Whether you work in an office, a shop, a school, or at home, this topic will help you.
Right, because most people need English at work at some point. Even simple phrases can make your day smoother and your communication easier.
We'll talk about common words you hear at work, how to describe your tasks, and how to speak politely with coworkers and clients.
And we'll share real examples from our own work experiences, so you can hear how these phrases sound in normal conversations.
So, Jake, how's your day going? Did work treat you kindly today?
Well, I'd say yes, but I had a long morning meeting and I'm still waking up a little.
Oh no, a long meeting in the morning is always tough. What was the meeting about?
It was our weekly team meeting. We talked about deadlines, new projects, and some updates from the manager. Very typical office stuff.
Ah, yes, the classic workplace routine. Meetings, deadlines, updates. They always show up, even when you're not ready for them.
Exactly. But it was fine. Everyone shared their progress and we made a clear plan for the week. So that part felt productive.
That's good. Productivity is always a great feeling at work. It makes the rest of the day easier.
What about you? How was your workday?
Mine was pretty calm today. I spent most of my morning answering emails and preparing a short training session for a new coworker.
That sounds busy but organized. Do you enjoy training new people?
I do, actually. I like helping someone feel comfortable in a new environment. The workplace can be stressful, so a friendly start makes a big difference.
Yes, it really does. A new job can feel like a different world, so a kind coworker changes everything.
Exactly. And speaking of coworkers, many English learners want to know how to talk politely with colleagues. Workplace English often needs softer language.
Yes, phrases like, "Could you help me with this?" or "Do you have a minute?" make communication smoother. They show respect and friendliness.
And when you talk about tasks, it's common to use simple verbs like finish, prepare, update, or check. They're small words, but very useful at work.
Definitely. You don't need complicated vocabulary to sound professional. Clear and kind English is the secret.
That's true. Sometimes people think workplace English must be formal, but most workplaces prefer friendly and clear language.
Right. No one speaks like a textbook in real offices. People say things like, "I'll take care of that," or "Let me check quickly," or "I'll get back to you."
Those expressions are great. We'll talk about them more soon because they are very common and easy to use.
Before we go deeper, Sophia, what's one thing you think learners should know about workplace English?
I think the most important thing is to speak slowly and confidently. Even if your grammar isn't perfect, confidence helps people understand you better.
That's so true. And asking for clarification is totally normal. You can say, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" Or "Can you explain that again?"
Yes, those phrases are helpful, and they show people that you care about doing your job well.
So, today's topic is going to be super practical. Workplace English touches tasks, meetings, coworkers, emails, and polite communication.
And we'll show examples that you can use immediately no matter where you work.
I'm excited because this topic helps learners feel more confident in real-life situations.
Same here. And I think it's time to jump deeper into the phrases, tips, and examples that make workplace English easier.
Absolutely. Let's keep going and explore some useful everyday expressions you can use at work.
Great idea. Let's do it.
All right now, let's get into more practical English you can use at work, especially when you need clear and polite communication.
Many learners tell us they feel shy or unsure at work, so today we'll practice simple sentences that help you feel more confident.
Let's start with small talk, because it helps people feel relaxed. A very easy line is, "Hey, do you have a minute?"
Yes, that phrase is friendly and direct. You can use it with almost anyone. It shows you want to talk without sounding pushy.
Another useful option is, "Can we talk about this later today?" It helps you plan your time in a calm and clear way.
You can also add a bit of warmth with, "Hope your morning is going well." It's simple, polite, and sounds very natural.
After small talk, you usually need to say your purpose. A great soft start pattern is, "I just wanted to."
For example, "I just wanted to check the meeting time," or "I just wanted to ask about the new task." Both are polite and easy.
This pattern sounds gentle, so even if the topic is serious, it keeps the conversation smooth.
Now let's practice asking for help, because everyone needs support sometimes. You can say, "Could you help me understand this part?"
Yes, that's a very respectful question. Another helpful line is, "Can you walk me through the steps?" Which means explain slowly.
If you want to be even softer, try, "I'm not sure I understand this. Could you explain it again?" It shows honesty and respect.
And when someone helps you, it's important to respond naturally. You can say, "Thanks, that really helps," or "I appreciate your support."
These replies sound much more natural than only saying thanks, and they help build good relationships at work.
Let's try some situation practice now. I'll give a workplace moment, and you choose the phrase that fits best.
Great, let's start. Situation 1. You need 10 minutes to review a document with a coworker.
A good phrase would be, "Hey, do you have a minute?" Or you can say, "Can we look at this together later today?"
Situation 2. You need someone to explain a new program your team is using.
A natural choice is, "Can you walk me through the steps?" It shows you want clear guidance, not fast instructions.
Situation 3. You want an update on work you are waiting for.
You can say, "I just wanted to check the status of the report." It's polite, calm, and easy to understand.
Situation 4. Your coworker gives you useful information.
A good reply is, "Thanks, that really helps." It's short, but feels warm and respectful.
Let's also look at language for offering help, because teamwork sounds better when you use the right phrases.
One simple line is, "Do you need anything from me?" It shows that you care about the team and want to support them.
Another strong phrase is, "I can take care of that." It's helpful when you want to show responsibility and confidence.
You can also say, "Let me know if you want me to handle this." It gives your coworkers space to choose, and it sounds thoughtful.
And if you need to set a deadline or check a timeline, try, "When do you need this by?" It's short and very common.
Yes, that question is extremely useful because it keeps you clear on priorities and timeframes.
Let's add a pronunciation trick. When many native speakers say, "I just wanted to," it can sound like, "I just wanna."
But don't worry about copying that now. Clear pronunciation is more important than sounding fast or native-like.
Exactly. Focus on being clear and confident. Speed comes naturally after lots of real practice.
Let's add another mini exercise. Think of a time when you needed help last week at work.
Now, choose the phrase that would have fit that moment. Say it slowly, then repeat it once more with more confidence.
Good. Now think of a time when you needed to ask for an update. Which pattern works best?
Maybe, "I just wanted to check the status," or "Can we talk about this later today?" Both are strong choices.
These small practice moments help build natural speaking habits that grow over time.
And the more you speak, the more automatic these simple lines become in real workplace situations.
Soon, you won't need to think about each word. The sentences will flow naturally in your mind.
And that's the goal.
Smooth, simple, confident English that helps you feel comfortable at work.
Let's keep building on everything we learned. And today, we'll focus on final tips for speaking clearly and staying confident at work.
Workplace English becomes much easier when you use short, steady patterns, so we'll practice a few more that help in daily tasks.
One strong pattern is, I wanted to follow up on. You can use it for emails, meetings, or project reminders.
Yes, for example, I wanted to follow up on the schedule, or I wanted to follow up on the files you shared.
This line is polite because it doesn't demand anything. It gently reminds the other person that something still needs attention.
Another useful pattern is, let me check on that. It shows responsibility and it keeps the conversation calm and clear.
And if you need time to think, try, give me a second to look at it. It's natural and helps you stay relaxed.
A lot of learners ask how to disagree politely. A great way is to start with, I see your point, or I understand your idea.
Then add a soft phrase like, but I'm thinking, or maybe we can try. These help you disagree without sounding rude.
Here's an example. I see your point, but I'm thinking we might need more time. It's calm, polite, and honest.
Now let's talk about expressing your needs. You can say, I need more details to finish this, or I need a bit more time.
Those lines work well because they explain the reason, not just the problem. People respond better when they understand the situation.
If you want to ask for clarity, try, could you repeat that? Or could you say that another way? Both are simple and polite.
And if someone speaks too fast, you can say, can you slow down a little? It's gentle and very common in real workplaces.
Here's another key skill, confirming information. You can say, so just to confirm, followed by the detail you want to check.
For example, so just to confirm, we meet at 2 p.m. It keeps mistakes away and helps everyone stay organized.
Now let's add a short practice. Think of a moment this week when instructions felt unclear.
Now, choose a phrase that fits that moment. Maybe, could you explain that again? Say it slowly to yourself.
Let's try another. Think of a task where you needed more time. Which line works best?
You could choose, I need a bit more time to finish this, or could we extend the deadline? Both sound polite.
These steps build natural speaking habits. You don't need perfect English, you just need clear and simple English.
Here's a helpful mindset tip. When you speak at work, think of the message first and the words second.
Yes, the message matters more than long vocabulary. Short, clear lines make you sound confident and calm.
And remember, people at work care more about clarity than perfection. Every learner makes progress with practice.
Let's add some final expressions for teamwork. You can say, let's handle this together, or we can figure it out as a team.
And if you want to show support, try, let me know if you need help, or I'm here if you need anything.
These simple sentences create a friendly workplace atmosphere and make communication easier for everyone.
Before we wrap this lesson, let's practice a mini speaking routine. Say one workplace phrase you learned today.
Then repeat it once more with a stronger voice. This helps the phrase stay in your memory.
Good. Now say one line you want to use tomorrow at work. Keep it short and simple.
These tiny moments of practice turn into big progress over time. You're building real workplace communication skills.
And as always, we love hearing from you. Your messages help us plan better lessons and support your learning journey.
So take a moment and tell us your favorite workplace phrase from today's episode.
And if you enjoy our lessons, remember to comment and subscribe so you never miss new episodes.
We're excited to keep helping you grow, learn, and speak English with confidence every single day.